The call didn't come from my wife. It came from a stranger who knew my name and spoke it carefully, like it might break. "Mr. Hale," he said, voice tight. "We're reviewing a few affiliations." I watched my wife's car disappear down the street. She hadn't looked back. The house was quiet in that surgical way, everything in place, nothing alive. On the kitchen counter sat the invitation I wasn't meant to see. Cream cardstock. Gold trim. Family only. Her mother's handwriting on the envelope. Precise. Dismissive. I turned the phone face down. Waited. Minutes later, another call. Then another. Country club. Charity board. Golf association. Names I recognized. Doors I'd helped open for them without ever stepping inside. I poured a drink I didn't touch, sat in the dark, and smiled. Because this wasn't the first time I'd been excluded. Just the first time they'd made it official. Outside, the night moved on without me. Inside, something settled into place. Cold, clear. I opened my contacts and started dialing. They said it was about tradition. That's what my wife told me when I asked why I wasn't invited. She didn't meet my eyes. She adjusted her earrings instead. "It's just family," she said. Soft, reasonable, practiced. I nodded. Of course. But tradition doesn't explain the pause before she spoke. Or why she packed an overnight bag for a party across town. Or why her phone buzzed at midnight and she smiled before turning it face down. Her mother had never liked me. Not really. I didn't fit their aesthetic. Too quiet. Too private. Too little need for their approval. They preferred men who asked permission. I remembered my wife's birthday 6 months earlier. The party I paid for. The room full of people who knew her better than I did. She took the microphone. Thanked everyone. Then she thanked him. A man I'd never met. A name that landed wrong. She handed me a gift. A folded t-shirt. White. Branded. One word printed across the chest in bold black letters. DIVORCED. Laughter. Phones raised. Applause. I smiled. Stood. Left. 5 minutes later, I returned, walked past the cake, past the stairs, and took back the watch I'd bought her. Slid it from the box. From her life. My phone exploded that night. 157 missed calls. I never answered. After the engagement party, I didn't confront her. I watched. I watched the way she flinched when her mother's name appeared on her screen the next morning. The way her father suddenly stopped golfing on Tuesdays. The way invitations dried up. I checked records. Quietly. Corporate filings. Board rosters. Donation histories. Made connections no one thought to hide because no one thought I was looking. I wasn't angry. Anger is loud. This was different. I traced the man from the birthday party. Followed his digital shadow. Old photos. Shared vacations. A timeline that overlapped mine with surgical precision. She hadn't married me for love. She'd married me for insulation. Her family needed stability. He couldn't provide it. But I could, until they decided they didn't need me anymore. So I let them feel what absence actually meant. No threats. No scenes. Just a few calls to people who owed me favors they'd forgotten they owed. I stayed calm. Made dinner. Asked about her day. She didn't notice the ground shifting beneath her feet. That was the part that hurt most. The confirmation arrived on a Tuesday. A forwarded email. Accidentally on purpose. Her mother's charity board requesting her resignation effective immediately. Concerns about reputation. Conflicts of interest. I printed it, left it on the table. When my wife came home, she saw it, froze. Her face told me everything before she spoke. "What did you do?" she whispered. I handed her my phone, scrolled, let her read the names. She sat down slowly, like her legs had forgotten their job. "You had no right," she said. I tilted my head, finally met her eyes. "You gave that up," I said. She cried, loud, uncontrolled, said my name like it was a weapon. I waited. When she was done, I asked one question. "How long?" Silence. That was enough. Her parents called that night, not to apologize, to negotiate. They wanted it stopped, reversed, quieted. They finally asked the question they should have asked years ago. "Who are you?" Her father said. I told him. Not my title, not my net worth. I told him what I valued. Privacy, respect, loyalty, things they'd mistaken for weakness. By morning, their memberships were gone. Not revoked, canceled, no scandals, no explanations, just closed doors. My wife packed a bag. Again. This time, I didn't watch her leave. I slid the divorce papers across the counter. Unsigned. Already filed. She stared at them. Then at me. "You planned this," she said. I nodded. I adapted, I corrected. The house feels larger now. Quieter. Cleaner. No photos to take down. No memories demanding space. I blocked the numbers. All of them. Sometimes I think about the engagement party. The laughter. The exclusion. It doesn't hurt anymore. It taught me something. They never wanted to know who I was. They just wanted to know what I could give. Now they know what it costs. I lock the door behind me when I leave. Don't look back. Some people confuse silence with surrender. They learn too late that it's just the moment before control.